Hello, KTA Tigers. I hope you're having a wonderful week. Today is Thursday, November 10th, 2022. It's going to be a great day at KTA. Today is like our Friday. It's the last day of the week because tomorrow is a very special day we're going to talk about soon. But first, I have two friends from yesterday. This is Emmeline and Malia. They visit me at the end of the day while I'm out on my afternoon duty every single day, talk about all kinds of things, tell me about their day. They just make me so happy. I love talking with them. But recently, you might remember they shared on announcements. They were standing by the marquee and they found a praying mantis. And the praying mantis, we put him on announcements. We had a picture of it. They named him Zeke. Well, yesterday they were enjoying other wildlife and they found this grasshopper and they wanted to take a picture of him. And so this grasshopper, I was like, we can't call him Zeke. That name's already taken. What's his name? They said his name is Roddy. So if you see Roddy out there, you can say hi to him. We decided just to let him be. He wasn't bothering anybody. We didn't want to touch him. We just wanted to observe him in nature. And so we looked with our eyes and we got to watch him crawl really high up on that wall. It was really cool. So thank you for pointing him out to me, girls. I enjoyed watching him with you. Tonight we have our big sports banquet, so I just want to give a recognition to all of my fall athletes. Again, congratulations on such an awesome season. I am excited to celebrate with you tonight at 5 o'clock. We're going to have some burros. We're going to have our coaches there, our families there, and it's going to be a great evening. You might notice today in middle school that you see soccer players, cross-country players, or volleyball players in their sports t-shirts. That's completely okay for today. They were allowed that honor in honor of our banquet and their fall season. So tell them congratulations if you see them. And more congratulations. Today is Thumbs Up Thursday. We have lots of recognition. So starting off, Miss Bonomo would like to recognize Emma. She said Emma has had a few obstacles this year, like everybody, but that would not interrupt her learning. She would not let it because she was great at asking for help and displayed resilience through it all. Even when she had to be home for a few days, she emailed me several times a day, checking Google Classroom, asking for clarification on assignments, and ultimately completed all of her assignments. Emma is a true Tiger scholar. Great job, Emma. Next up is Ensley, and she is being recognized by Miss Mallon. Miss Mallon said, Ensley goes above and beyond always. She rocks her spelling and phonogram tests and is a math wizard. She has great behavior and always follows her 4 Bs. Great job, Ensley. Next is from Miss Casper, and Miss Casper would like to recognize Nayla, and she said she has been working hard and doing her best to keep learning. I have noticed the effort and progress. She comes to school every day and shows her personal responsibility for her learning. And next from Miss Mallon also wanted to recognize Ian. She said Ian is always following the 4 Bs. He is helpful, kind, and respectful. He pushes himself academically, sets goals, and achieves them. I am very proud of him. And Miss Mallon would also like to recognize Zoira. She said Zoira came here from another country less than a year ago. She did not know any English at that time. And now she is reading, she is writing, she is speaking English very well. She is even able to translate for her family after just a year here. I am also really impressed with how Zoira follows the 4 Bs and is a role model for other students. Congratulations. That is awesome. All right. Well, we have some other thumbs up for today. This is Miss Miranda's 5th grade class. They recently got their golden plate. They got to eat outside after earning 10 golden spatulas in the cafeteria, being respectful, responsible, safe, and kind while at lunch. So thank you, Miss Miranda's class, and keep up the great work. I also want to give a shout out to my student assistants. As you know, tomorrow is Veterans Day. They have been working really hard to make really beautiful posters, drawings, nice letters, cards, pictures, all kinds of things that we could send off to the veterans. We are sending them off today so that tonight they can decorate everybody's rooms, decorate where they have their social events, decorate where they have their meals, and everywhere they go in their home, they will be able to see all of these special things from KTA students. I also wanted to say a big thank you to Mr. Thompson's class. They did this special flag you can see on their whiteboard, and they also have another flag on their smartboard. There's some of them are saluting, and they wanted to send this picture off to the veterans. So we put a special message with it, printed it a few times, and some of those messages are going to go off as well. And also a shout out to Mr. Thompson, who is super patriotic. His birthday is on Veterans Day. So happy birthday, Mr. Thompson. I also want to thank Miss Gilby's sixth graders. I have all of your messages. I am sending them off, and I just randomly picked one. I read through all of them, but just picked one out because they were all so great that I knew that I could pick any one and it would be awesome. But this one is from Louie, and I love too that Miss Gilby had her students include the KTA address. So if the veterans want to write back, they might write back. So you never know if you're going to get, this is going to go to somebody and then maybe they'll become your pen pal. That would be really cool to get letters back and forth from a veteran. But Louise says, thank you for your service to this country. Your service has protected us from all bad things. I would like to thank you again for all of your service and that all that you have done for the USA. Thank you for your bravery, your sacrifice, and your time. Very, very nice, Louie. Thank you, Miss Gilby's class, for all of those. And then we also had a great share from fourth grade. This is from Miss Twaitz's class. They put these in my box and I read them all. They are beautiful. Each one looks different. So you can see they did some beautiful coloring and everyone was so nice and neat. So just beautifully done. I was so proud of it. I'm so proud and excited to send it off. But I did the same things with those. I just picked a random one. And so this is from Maria, and she drew a beautiful picture inside too, if you can see it there, and on the back too. She has a nice heart. But what she wrote inside says, thank you for your service. You have fought in wars, and we thank you for your fights and for fighting for our rights and for your service. We all have the right to, like you, to speak equally and to not be in danger. So thank you for doing such a good job and thank you for your service. Sincerely, Maria. And then she said, thank you. And then the heart says, our veterans are loved. And on the back, it says to veterans. Thank you. Very nice, Maria. Thank you for doing that. You are going to make their day. That's going to make them feel so very, very special. So I appreciate everyone who had a project to send off to them. And usually they will send us something back. They'll send us pictures, and if they do, I will make sure to share them on announcements. Well, in honor of patriotism and democracy, we had our middle school election. I know that some of my middle school friends are very excited, very anxiously awaiting hearing the results of the election. So here they are. Mr. McIntyre got this together for us, and we appreciate his work in supporting Student Council and also in supporting this election. So these results were from Tuesday, November 8th, Election Day, here at KTA and in many other places around our country. So for president, yay, congratulations, Mr. Santiago Ariza. He is one of my student assistants. You can see he got many, many votes, over 100 votes, and won that spot as president. So congratulations, Santiago. For vice president, drum roll, his brother, Sebastian Ariza, is going to serve as vice president for Student Council. And so you can see many, many votes as well. Good job, Sebastian. Treasurer, another student assistant of mine, Riley Miranda. Congratulations, Riley. Many, many votes there also. And Riley is going to serve as our treasurer. And for secretary, Venice. Venice is going to be our new secretary. So Mr. McIntyre wanted to say congratulations to the winners. You had great campaigns. If you were a runner-up, everybody did beautiful posters, did all kinds of things to put their name out there. And it takes a lot of work to run for any elected position. So great job, runners-up. You had really nice job on your campaigns. And you had a lot of student support. Some of those races were very, very close. Everyone who participated in the election by voting got to exercise their civic responsibility as a middle school student at KTA. And we would like for middle schoolers to remember your student council represents you. They are there to serve you. So if you have an idea that you would like to see happen at KTA, you can share that with your student council representatives and officers. And then they bring it to the meeting, they discuss it, and student council works to make those things happen. So they have a very important job here at KTA. So thank you again for everyone who helped with that election. All right, friends, it is time for our moment of inspiration. That is going to be followed by our KTA Tiger Pledge. Or I'm sorry, the moment of silence, KTA Tiger Pledge, and then the Pledge of Allegiance. So with that, here we go. And I hope you have a great day at KTA. Go Tigers.